service members could be kicked out of the military under the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy. Now this month, the Pentagon will celebrate Gay Pride, although probably not exactly like this, you see on the streets of cities around the country. The details of the event still being hashed out. In a moment, we're going to go to former Defense Secretary William Cohen for his thoughts on this event. But first, I want to talk to Jonathan Hopkins. He's a former U.S. Army captain. Jonathan, welcome. You were discharged in a Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Are you surprised the Pentagon would be holding an event like this?
I'd say that I'm more pleased than surprised. We expected them to do this professionally, but they are demonstrating in quick order that LGBT service members are most definitely part of the team, and that's where they want them. They still have more work to do on benefits and other things, but they are moving forward faster than some would have predicted.
Jonathan, after the event was announced, they released a video with Secretary Panetta. Let's listen to it for a bit.
Diversity is one of our greatest strengths. And during Pride Month, and every month, let's celebrate our rich diversity and renew our enduring commitment to equality for all.
Okay, you know some of the organizers of the Pentagon event, and it sounds like the Secretary will likely be there. How important is that?
I think the General Counsel, actually, Jay Johnson, will be there. It's very important that top-level leadership of any department attends different Pride events because there's two very important audiences. One are LGBT members of a department because they realize, hey, we're a cared-for part of the team, but the other are other members of any department that get to understand their colleagues' history and periods of adversity that they've gone through, because especially in the military, cohesion and leadership are defined by understanding those around you so you can lead them better and so you can be a closer team with them.
You wrote in an article, Jonathan, that paranoia that the military would discover your secret eats you from within. For gay service members still in the military, is that paranoia all gone now? I think I know the answer to that. Not completely. There are still people who are still closeted and still concerned.
Correct. Everybody is different, but each action like this chips away at the paranoia and fear that is unnecessary and undermines the ability of people to do their jobs in the military. So that's why Secretary Panetta's and everybody else in the DoD's actions here were very important. Again, there is much more to do and benefits to be fixed that they can do themselves. But this is an important step and one of many that I'm sure to follow.
It's very interesting going to the White House Christmas party this year and having members of the military active coming up to me saying, thank you for what you did, thank you for coming out. There are many of us and who are already working in the military, and if the military is working, they didn't understand why gay people could not be in the military. I think it would be important, it would be amazing if all Americans could go to the White House or go to a military event and listen to gay service men and women of this country talk about how proud they are to be a member of the military and not have to live in secret anymore necessarily.
The funny thing is that some folks that haven't engaged that way before will find out, wow, this person is just like everybody else. And I'm proud of them for the same reasons that they and their spouse or partner and their kids are all standing up to serve and protect our country just like everybody else. The sameness will astonish people.
Yeah. We progress, we evolve, and the world moves on. We continue. Thank you very much, and we appreciate your service, sir.
Thank you, Don.
All right. So what